So with the people that have seen footage for Avengers Endgame, certainly there's reports out there and little things here and there, but the reaction to the footage they saw is the thing we're going to talk about right now. Obviously, Avengers Endgame has a lot going for it in anticipation with how much little we know and how little is known to even most people that are close to the project. It's kind of interesting, right? And them recently inviting press to show them a couple of clips and kind of hype them up. I've talked about that elsewhere as well as what they showed. There's a lot of stuff out there that a lot of people are talking about the reaction to these and how people were stunned at things like the characters interacting, right? The character development, specifically at Captain Marvel interacting with the rest of the team, Nebula and Tony Stark's relationship and how that feels, how the characters feel a lot more, let's say, human, if you will, and how much more emotion seems to be invested into these scenes and what's kind of at stake here, right? And honestly, these reactions have caused a lot of I guess reaction is a good word to use right here again. Reaction from fans. And certainly if you look online, everybody has an opinion, but it seems to be that a lot of people are getting the idea that this is definitely going to be something that is emotionally kind of driving the film forward. And not just at a it's emotion here and there, that's what they're forcing. It's kind of like it's building upon these characters we love and what's at stake for them and what's coming for them, and it seems to be like that's what the movie's really about. As much as it's a comic book movie, it's also a movie about the human condition and the heart and what they're putting into it and what you're getting out of it. And honestly, it's kind of interesting to see how it's gonna go, where the first Avengers movie was just a comic book movie, right? And then the second one, Joss Whedon really went a little bit out there, and as much of a comic book movie as it was, he tried to deconstruct some of the Avengers. And then Infinity War completely went against everything comic book movies did, and the heroes lost. So now that we're going to have a personal journey for these characters that's probably going to end in tears and emotion, seems like a quite different approach to what they're doing. So it seems that people are definitely reacting to everything that's being said.